Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances, and this is a free-to-play browser-based strategy MMO. It is played in real time, so it's real-time strategy. As you can see, I've kind of set up a bunch of my base. I've got my little workers working and all that good stuff. But let's go ahead take a look at some things. I've actually been getting attacked. As you can see here, I've got some lower levels on some of my different buildings and stuff. So we're going to go ahead. First thing we're going to do is we're going to repair all, and that gets taken care of pretty quickly. So we can get out of that. And you can see right now I've kind of got some different ways of looking at everything. If I bring up the repair, it changes the functionality and the way things look, and then you can see at the top I've got 126 minerals that I'm able to use to be able to repair all my different buildings and harvesters and all that stuff. And as you can see, you have your different resources here. You've got your Tiberium, then you've got your crystals, then you've got your power, and then you've got your credits, which is basically like your money. Now each of these are used for different things in the game, depending upon when you want to research different new units, or you want to upgrade a building or things like that. As you can see, I have some of my buildings at 11, but we're going to take some of these other ones up. Like this one is only at 8, so we're going to upgrade this a few times. Now I can upgrade it in a couple of different ways. I can upgrade by clicking on it and clicking upgrade, or I can go ahead and I can take and hit this upgrade button down here, and then very quickly I can start upgrading different buildings, moving around these different areas rather quickly. Now, obviously, it's talking about defense right now because I have been getting attacked and been getting a little bit beat up upon. But I'm going to upgrade a few more of these buildings here real quick. And as you can see, it's dropping my resources down really fast. So we're going to get out of that, and then we're going to go ahead and start hitting these resources. You're going to see I'm going to hit a bunch of resources at once, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to be picking up a lot of resources that I'm going to be able to use pretty quickly. And the next one that's kind of low is my crystals, so we'll go ahead and go through that one real quick. And then as you can see with some of these different buildings, like this refinery here, that's actually generating credits, but it's generating credits from these two individual Tiberium mines, excuse me. Then you also have these power plants that are generating power, and this is actually in a good spot because it's getting from 3 different ones. This is as well as getting from 3 different ones, and this is getting from 2. So we can go ahead and pick up some power that way. Now you can see we're pretty well replenished. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave everything where it is upgrade wise. Let's actually pick up some credits there. We've got everything kind of harvested or collected. Now the next thing you want to look at is your research. So you got your research here, and now we can go in here and we can research all kinds of different units and different buildings, things like that. So you see these are all my offensive units, and I've already researched these ones, and then later on I'm going to have to save up because this is what I actually need in credits and in research points. And you can see right now I've only got 247,000 credits, so I'm way off in being able to actually get to that, and I've only got 24,000 research points. You get more research points by actually going out and fighting with other players and other NPC units or colonies type of thing and stuff like that. So you can see I have the actual amount of credits needed to research both of these, but I don't have the research points, so I'm not going to be able to research those just yet. Same with defense. I kind of need more research points, so I need to go out and start doing battle. And then you've got special, which these are special units or different actual buildings. So an anti-infantry support that defends an alerted friendly bases. So let's go ahead and get into defense. Since I have been getting beat up upon, let's go ahead and assign a few more little defensive pieces. We're going to go ahead and put a wall out right here, and we'll put a scorpion out over here. And you can see these different units and these different base pieces will actually protect my base when it gets attacked by the different other players. So we want a few more scorpions here to actually protect our base. So we'll drop a few of those in different places. And just for shits and giggles, we'll throw another one right there. So now I've got some pretty good defensive. You saw I only had some basic walls, but let's go ahead and get into our battle. But we're going to look at our offensive units first. You can see right now we've got all of our different offensive units. So we've got our militants up here in the front. We're going to go ahead and actually put another one right there, give ourselves a full first wave, and we'll go ahead and assign one more rocket launcher right there, and then we're out. So we actually have to have as you can see, not enough arming points available. So we've got as many as we can have right now, but we need to upgrade these guys because they're only, as you can see, level 1. So we need to get them up a little bit higher. So we're going to go ahead and pound away, and we've got plenty of of energy to take these guys up. So we'll take these guys up to 10 as well. And we've got a few of these guys that are at 11, but some of them are 10. Obviously, the rocket launchers do far more damage, but we kind of keep them in the back for now. So we're going to go ahead and we'll head back to our base, and let's actually head out to the main map. So now we're on the main map. You can see here I am right here, Heldenfeld 1, level 10, and then you've got all these different outposts that I'm surrounded by, but then you also have other players like Crazy Guyena right there. We're going to go ahead, and you know what, we're going to go ahead and attack him. So you can see here's his defensive units and what he has going on, and now I can move these guys around by clicking on them, going like that, and I can actually have my rocket launchers. Now, as you can see, depending upon what wave your military unit is in, there's a 10-second delay. So we're actually going to move these guys down here, move these guys up, and you can click on them like that and swap them out real quick. Let's do that, and they'll do the most damage. Let's throw these guys up here. Let's actually swap them with that guy, and let's swap this one here because he's a level 11. And we'll go ahead and do this type of thing. Put this guy in the middle. And you know what? That looks good. We got a few more things we need to take out here. We'll go ahead and hit attack, and you'll start to see our guys will start marching up towards the enemy base. And then as you hit these different scrubs, see it slows down units. And then you can highlight your units. You can see their range. So they'll start attacking as soon as they get into range. And then you can see the range of these MG nests, this machine gun nest. We're taking them all out, taking this guy out next. Boom, he's down. And as you can see, my units are taking damage, but then we can repair those once we go back to our offensive area. But we're going to take out that harvester and the defensive facility we're going to take out, and we're just blowing through all these different units. It's basically just like locusts through a field. But there's a lot of units here that we have to take out, so this base isn't going to go down easily. You can see here come our pickup helicopters, our pickup ships. So they're actually picking up our guys, but some of our guys are still taking some of these guys out. And so it's going to take multiple waves sometimes to take out an actual base. So this guy, his base, I didn't take everything out, but I did some pretty decent damage, so I'll probably get rewarded pretty well for that. Let's see if we can actually take out this last harvester. Maybe get a little bit, no, we're just going to get a little bit more damage. We're not actually going to take that construction yard out. But if you take the construction yard out, that basically destroys the entire colony, so we didn't get that far. But here's our statistics. So there we go, resource summary. So there you go for that. I actually destroyed and gained, I destroyed all of this, but then I also plundered, you can see almost 7,000 Tiberium and almost 7,000 crystals. So, and I gained some research points. So that's why you want to keep doing these battles as much as you can, because then it takes and it keeps earning you those research points. So now we can actually go after that again, but I'm actually going to go after this camp right here, which this is actually an NPC. And let me show you why. So you can see you have an attack cost every single time you attack one of these spots. So this is going to cost 11 and I've got 84. So once I run out, I have to wait for that to actually regenerate. So of course that takes some time. But you can see here we've got different, excuse me, you get different quests as well. So I've got this combat mission right here. So do combat against other players, 7 of 10. And with that, you'll get these command points. You can use those command points to actually earn different things, actually earn level ups. So we can also see along here, so here's my target, crazy guy, your base. This guy, he actually attacked me. So your defense ended in defeat. You're under attack. So you can see all of these while I was gone because I wasn't able to play this past weekend. So then right now, found your first base. So I haven't done that yet. So no credits or research points will increase exponentially with each level, allowing you to achieve this quickly. So in order to expand your territory, your military options, you need to found an additional base on your own, your alliance and neutral territory compilation. You need to research MCV in the special tab. So as you saw, we saw that in the research, but it was a little ways away. So you kind of get through the early research really quick, and then it really slows down a lot. So that's one knock on the game, is you definitely have, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily pay to win, but you don't have the ability to just kind of play constantly, I guess you could call it, and be able to just pay for certain convenience things, because you do run out of, we're having some weird graphical stuff going on here. So there, it went away pretty quick. But these MG nests, these machine gun nests, but like I was saying, you don't have the ability to just kind of play constantly and then for get booster packs for convenience and stuff like that. So if you want to take and play console, you're going to have to spend some money. That is kind of a knock on a lot of Electronic Arts games. So, and Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances is no different when it comes to that stuff. So this base should go down pretty quick, and I should be able to take out all of the different units because my guys are pretty pimp. So come on, take this defensive HQ down. There it goes. Once my rocket launcher guys get into the picture, they take these things down pretty quick. These militants, their machine guns aren't so good, but the rocket launchers, they're pretty sweet. They take these guys down. And then obviously, as you research more of the more powerful units, you're going to be able to blow through a lot of these bases like they're butter. So you can see right there, I got quite a bit of actual destruction here on all these, and I got this item from the supply crate can be found in your inventory. And I took 11% losses. They took 100% losses. So let's get out of here. Let's go into our inventory and see where that supply crate is. So here we can see we have a whole bunch of different stuff. So we can actually use all of this when we're running out of resources. So where's that supply crate? So there we go. Power 500. We'll go ahead and use that. Yep, item used successfully. Use this one, and we own. And you can see on some of these we own multiple. So like this one, I own 2 of. So you are going to get a bunch of resources like this. You're also going to get a bunch of, credits, and then here's the command points down here. And like I said, the command points, let's use a bunch more of these real quick, kind of clear up some space here. So you can use this, use the command points, and the command points actually are like your experience, so that gets you closer and closer to the next level. So you can see right here, I've got 85 of 100 command points. So if we use 2 more, that should actually level us up to the next level. So we'll use 1 more, and that should actually level us up. Let's see, here we go, maybe. We're at 109 of 100 command points. Oh, I'm sorry. The command points are actually used for attack. Where's the actual, my ranking is up here, so I'm a disciple, and there it is, player score. So I have to keep scoring up. So I actually screwed up right there. Command points are actually to be able to continuously do attacks. So we actually get, looks like we got attacks, so let's access the base. And do we take any damage? Nope, we don't have any repairs there, but we do have some repairs that we need to do on our actual units. So we'll repair those guys. And how about on our defenses? Nope, defenses. Nope, we do have a little bit of repair to do on our defenses. So there we go, we repaired all them. So you're going to have a lot of kind of resource management going on and picking up and researching different units. So you can see I have a lot of different units here that are not unlocked yet because they're not researched. So there's a lot of different units, which is really kind of cool to see. And what's really weird about this is you can see as I keep scrolling over, some of these keep going up, and they get really, really expensive. So you're going to spend a lot of time fighting and a lot of time battling to be able to get the resources needed to be able to actually protect yourself in the right way. But you know what? One thing we didn't do is we did not upgrade any of this stuff. So we're just going to bust through. And it's nice that they have this upgrade feature, so you can just go through and upgrade really, really quickly without having to open each and every single one. You can also take and just upgrade all these to, let's say, like 8 or 9. How are we doing on resources? We're doing all right. Let's take all these to 8 real quick. There we go. Because that's pretty cheap. Or take this one all the way up. And this is obviously going to protect me a lot better against those attacks with those guys coming in and trying to beat on my colony. So that went a little higher than I wanted to. That's alright. We'll take all these guys down too. So they'll do these scorpions will do a lot more damage. Too bad that I can't actually see myself getting attacked right now and be able to show you guys how the defensive works. So take that one up. Oh, took that one a little higher than I wanted to. That's right. So there we go. So we're actually still doing just fine with our resources. Now our defenses are taken care of. Now we've got all of this stuff taken care of. So we're pretty well set. So let's go ahead and we can actually build a war factory or another war factory, and we can actually produce more units. So we can start to produce access to vehicle army units, boost repair time for vehicle army units, and all that good jazz. So, but I think do we already have one of those? Yeah, nope, there's a Fist of Cain. Defensive facility. I don't think we have a war factory. So we can't have this adjacent to certain things. So we got to actually put it down there. So let's go ahead and upgrade that a few times. We're going to do this, make it a lot easier. Let's take that up to 10 if we can. There we go. And as you can see, I'm pretty low on this, so I'm actually going to hit my inventory. Cruise over here, use up some of these Tiberian items, and there's 30,000 Tiberium. I'm not going to use too much more because that pretty much gives me what I want. And then now did that open up some more research? Let's see here. Nope, it didn't. It didn't open up more research, or actually I think it did. I think it opened up some of these guys in the beginning. No, it didn't. But let's go over to our army section. Actually, we need to upgrade this before we can actually get more army units. But we can see on the offensive side, we've got the Reckoner available. We've got these three. So that didn't actually open up any new units. The Venom, I believe, was already available. But we don't have any more army points to be able to do that. So let's just go out and start beating on some guys. Let's go ahead and take this one completely out. So I'm not gonna, I don't feel that I actually have to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna adjust these guys. Let's do it just because they'll take these guys down a lot faster. So we'll do that, and that. We're gonna actually move you there. And here we go. The good thing is all this combat doesn't take very long. Your guys, even though it seems like they march kind of slow, they actually goes through here pretty quick. And you can see how they're already all these units are already damaged, because obviously this guy hasn't been available to actually repair all his units quite yet. So really all this stuff is going to go down even faster than it did before. So you can see all these buildings that already have damage to them are going to go down really quick. So we're going to burn through all of these different buildings, basically like they're butter, because they're all already damaged. So this won't take long at all. Maybe this building will take a little. This factory's going to take a little bit of time. It's kind of cool. The game has some good sound effects. Also has some nice music that's going on in the background. Has some good voiceover stuff. Graphically, it looks pretty cool. Especially, the little animations look pretty cool. Take down this construction yard. Come on, gentlemen. Get this construction yard down. These guys actually didn't even get close enough because they got blocked behind all that. So we didn't actually destroy it, but we did get our victory, and we got a bunch of resources out of it. Now later on, you're going to be able to attack these outposts, and they are much more valuable. Obviously, the higher level, the better they are. You can zoom out on the map, and you can see here that some different areas where there's open bases that you can actually attack and take over. These are kind of the neutral areas that they're talking about. But you can really move around the map quite a bit and see that there's a lot going on. Let's open up and see how big we can get the world out. Yeah, you can see I'm all the way out here, and then you don't, until you get to certain levels, you're not able to progress through into these certain areas. And then level 45 plus, those guys are definitely going to be much more difficult. But you can see these are all pretty much just standard bases. So there's no regular players in this area. So let's back out a little bit, see if there's any in this area. There's not. So really, it's more back out here by me that I'm gonna find the majority of the players. I'm not sure if I'm on I might be on a server that's a little bit newer, so that may be part of the reason that's like that. So let's see, can we actually do anything? We base destroyed, claim territory lasts 24 hours after it's been conquered, so we're not going to do that. But it gives you guys a basic idea of what's going on in the research. You also have, your different reports, which is basically like your emails, and here's the defensive, here's the 2 attacks. We can actually watch this. I wanted to show you guys this so we can actually see our base getting beat on. So he came in, he didn't even have that much to come in on. He just came in and rocked me pretty good because... Let's go ahead and start this. So there we go. There's play. So he didn't even have that many units. He just kind of came in, and he knew I didn't have that many defenses. So he knew he didn't have to spend that many units because he had already beaten me up a bunch. So there's my little scorpion. Oh, and he's got this little reckoner back here. That's why he actually didn't destroy my base, because he didn't have that many units to bring in. So the attackers, I took the knight, so I may have to go and lay the smack down on him a little bit. So this is an anti-infantry vehicle with short range. So you notice he's not doing any attack because he's not in range based upon that 1.5 range that he has. So he's not able to actually do any damage. So now he's getting a little bit closer, so he's actually able to do some damage. This guy's got his units really set up on some time delays here, which is really kind of odd to me. But, oh well. I just like to put all my guys right up there in the front lines and let them go do their damage. Let them go knock some things out. And we can actually speed this up. There we go. Let's speed it up to 4 times. There we go. 4 times. Speed it up a lot. Yep. And I lost. But it's cool, as you can see. I mean, my stuff was still there, my walls and all that stuff. I just had to go and repair it. Now, where is I Took the Night? Because I bet you, I wonder if he has, let's see if I can find him anywhere. No, I don't see him. Is he? Oh, there he is. Let's actually go lay the smackdown on him. Little payback. Now, what's really cool is you can actually go here, go back to here real quick. We can do our repairs, repair all. There's our repairs, and then we can go back to the battle. So if you've forgotten to repair your guys, you can actually go back and repair them, which is really kind of cool. So now we're going to take, and we're going to do this. We're going to move you there, and you there, you to there. Let's move you to there. And let's put you guys, let's put you in wave 3 and wave 3. Let's put you there. That should do well. Let's go ahead and let's see how much damage we can actually wreak on this guy. See how much havoc we can wreak, I should say. This actually will give me a little bit of a feel good to take out his walls, take out his units and stuff. Since he came and did a little bit of damage on my base. There we go. Looks like, yeah, they were taking all his defense out real quick. He's got nothing on my guys. My guys are much more powerful. Let's see, hopefully we can take out a bunch of his base. Get in there and get a bunch of we should be able to get a bunch of resources out of this. Take that down. I love just watching all these buildings just get destroyed. Isn't PvP so much more satisfying when it's revenge-based? You know, revenge is a dish best served cold, so PvP just feels so much better when it's revenge-based. When you've taken and you kind of got beat up a little bit, and then you came back and laid the smack down on a guy, it always feels so much better. Let's see if we can take out his construction yard. There we go. We took out his construction yard, and that basically just wipes everything out. So pay attention when you are playing to where the construction yard is, because if you take out that construction yard, you can actually do a lot more damage and take out all of their, basically get an instant victory. So you can see down here, down at the bottom, we're getting this little scrolling. You're attacking it in total victory. So we can go back to our research and see we've got 32,000 research points. We still have a long way to go on some of these researches to be able to really open things up. You also see you got messages, and of course there's alliances. So you can join alliances, you can bring the alliance up, you can create. I've got an invitation from Lay Buttholes and Hellbringers. You can also go and find alliances and kind of apply for them. The game does have a forum. You already saw the inventory. You can also see your rankings in the overall gist of things. You can see these guys are all in 2 bases, 3 bases, so I need to step up my game, especially since I'm ranked way down here somewhere. Actually, not that far. I'm ranked 1336, so I'm not that far, but at least it does show there's a decent number of people playing the game. What else do we have here? Maximum amount of resource packages. Then we've got your place to add funds and all that good jazz. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. Don't forget to like and also comment on these videos, as we do appreciate all that stuff. If you'd like to play or learn more about Command and Conquer Tiberian Alliances, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description below. Till next time, thanks for watching.